Senator Ron Johnson is joining me now, Republican of Wisconsin. He sits on the Homeland Security, Foreign Relations, and Budget Committees. Thanks so much for joining us, Senator. Great to see you. This is just devastating, this report. It uniquely points out fourth graders getting hit the hardest over the couple-year span. But the declines, the report said, span almost all races, income levels, and were markedly worse for the lowest performing students. The commissioner of the National Center of Education Statistics, Senator, said, quote, "I was taken aback by the scope and the magnitude of this decline. This could take years to regain that lost learning."
So, Sandra, I don't see how anybody could take a look at our response to COVID and conclude that it was anything but a miserable failure. Over 1 million Americans dead, the human toll, the economic devastation, what we did to our children. In addition to this study, Rhode Island Hospital and Brown University conducted a study that showed that there was a 22-point drop in IQ in infants born during the pandemic. And what's so tragic about how we harmed our children during our response is it wasn't driven by the science. The school shutdowns and our CDC response to how we were going to handle children was largely driven by the teachers' unions. I've written oversight letters in terms of communication between the CDC and our health agencies and the teachers' unions, and I've gotten no response. So this was not driven by science. Remember how everybody was vilifying Sweden because they didn't shut down their schools? Their children went to school, didn't wear masks. Sweden's death per million is only 59% of America's. 1,894 people per million versus U.S. 3,223 people dead per million. So not one of those 1.9 million Swedish school children died of COVID, and the teachers actually had a lower infection rate. So our response, driven by people like Fauci and our federal health agencies, they're not honest, they were not transparent. They miserably failed in protecting Americans, and they've done great harm to our children.
Yeah, I'll ask you more about how you and the Republican Party, if you regain control, plan to hold people like Dr. Fauci accountable. While I also note, by the way, the minority groups that are hit the hardest by that lost learning. In math, black students lost 13 points compared with 5 points among white students, widening that gap between the two groups, Senator. Meanwhile, I want to ask you about this massive student loan handout. I mean, you're talking about $500 billion, but the White House, Senator, as you well know, continues to insist that this is all paid for. How? With deficit spending. Because of a drop in the federal deficit, this won't cost Americans anything. To that, you say what?
Well, they're completely detached from reality. You know, as I've been traveling around the state the last few days since this was announced, this is a major area of conversation, and people are outraged by it. You know, individuals that worked hard, sacrificed, paid off their own student loans, or people are working hard and never went to college at all. That isn't just, the debt isn't just being canceled, it's being transferred onto their backs. It's grotesquely unfair, and people are very upset about it. Again, what I think it was the Penn Wharton study or estimate about $1 trillion. There's not $1 trillion of deficit relief, and I doubt there's going to be deficit relief in anything the Democrats have done. They are spending, as John McCain said, like drunken sailors, and that's an insult to drunken sailors. Completely out of control. Our spending is completely out of control, and this is just going to add to the mortgaging of our children's future.
But still, they are insisting, and they're out there doing interviews, insisting. Jared Bernstein on another network saying this. Listen.
Take credit for lowering the deficit by $1 trillion because we're no longer spending it on these emergency things and saying, therefore, we somehow got this slush fund of $1.2 billion to work with. That is disingenuous, and we haven't heard anything better from the Biden administration on where you're going to pay for this.
I mean, they're having a hard time explaining to the American people how the lower income, middle-class American families aren't going to be on the hook for this.
Oh, listen, we're $30.8 trillion in debt. Our annual deficits are exceeding $1 trillion. And yes, we spent during COVID, the COVID relief. Unfortunately, Democrats piled on another $1.9 trillion of deficit spending, money we don't have. That's what sparked inflation. Sandra, a dollar that you held at the start of the Biden administration is only worth 88.3 cents. That is devastating for seniors on fixed incomes, devastating for all of us. They have completely mismanaged our economy. 2 quarters now of negative growth. Our economy is shrinking. That's called a recession. And now they're, throwing another $1 trillion of debt burden on the backs of our children and grandchildren. This is outrageous. It has to stop.
Senator, you mentioned Dr. Fauci a short time ago and you wanting to hold him accountable for the shutdowns and the lost learning that we just talked about. And we are hearing more and more Republicans, members of your party, vowing retribution if you do win back the majority in either the House or the Senate or both in the midterm elections. Some of the targets we've heard from your party, Dr. Fauci, AG Garland, and President Biden himself. Who is a priority for you, sir?
Listen, I want the truth. The priority to me is the truth. We need to expose what happened. We need to expose the corruption. We need to expose the fact they weren't following science. They politicized COVID. We need to expose the fact that they did not robustly explore early treatment with a cornucopia of cheap generic drugs that I believe work, because I've referred a lot of patients to doctors who use them. So I just want the truth. I'm not going after anybody. I just want the truth because the American public deserves the truth. They need to understand what happened so it doesn't happen again.
What do you believe is going to happen come the fall?
I'm not a political pundit. I've got my own tough race. By the way, Ron Johnson for Senate.com if you want these truths exposed.
Okay. I appreciate you joining us, Senator. Thanks so much for your time today.